bitch get a scoop like that. Woo. Drop the beat, make it loop right back. Woo. That shit bitch get a scoop like that. Woo. Drop the beat, make it loop right back. Woo. That shit bitch get a scoop like that. Woo. Drop the beat, make it loop right back. Back, 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 back.
Who wants smoke? Like who wanted with me? I got 2 chops on me, that's 150. Okay with it, and I got guns the size of Lola Brooks. Don't play with it, I'm like Ronnie and Raising Cane. OG Bobby Johnson when it come to banging. My heart full of anger, ain't no love here. Where I'm from, there's no civilians, there's only bloods here. Gang gangs and spotty train, it's really bugged here. Dark clouds over the hood, cause there's no sun here. That's why.
Really advance and move forward in life on a. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. Hit the like button on the way in, hit it on the way out. Welcome back, everybody that's checking it out, especially the replay gang. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the replay gang. You know what I'm saying? The replay gang, they keep us lit. They keep us anticipated on what's gonna happen next, right? Alright, check it out. I'm trying to get my level right at the same time. But right now, check this out. We got right now Amber Rose, right? Now, she's explaining as being an atheist because she don't believe in God. She don't believe in God, y'all. She don't believe in God. But she has some real interesting things that she has said out her mouth. Some real interesting things. We're gonna check this out. And we're gonna talk about this. It's just a short something. You know what I mean? Let's check this shit out. Get this right.
To atheism. I just mind my fucking business. I'm an atheist, so as an atheist, I don't try to convert anyone into atheism. I just mind my fucking business. Mm-hmm. So if I sit with you all day and I'm like, I'm telling you, God don't exist.
You don't believe in God?
I do not believe in God, no.
I didn't know you didn't believe in God until the day you and I were in my Sprinter. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And we're leaving a party and Amber's sitting in front of me and I'm sitting here and I'm on my phone and her and somebody that I used to know are talking and they're talking about God and it evolved into, you're not.
Well, he was an atheist too, your friend, no?
No, he is a God-fearing, Bible-thumping.
Okay.
You know.
I don't know if I remember. Okay.
Yeah, but you're not.
No, I'm an atheist for sure.
Not a Satanist.
I'm not a Satanist, no.
And there is a distinction.
Satanists are just, they're atheists as well, but they're just more political.
Okay.
They have like it's actually a very rational, logical religion. They help a lot of people, a lot of women to get abortions in southern states that, you know, where they're illegal. They help a lot of the gay community, the LGBTQ plus community. They're really great with that. They just use Satanists to kind of just troll, but they don't believe in Satan at all.
Okay, so when I hear somebody say atheist, I hear anti-God. Is that true?
No, it's just the non-belief.
Okay.
So people would say, okay, you're an atheist. Why do you hate God? I don't believe in God, so I can't hate something I don't believe in.
So you don't believe a God exists?
No.
And you don't believe a God has ever existed?
No.
And you don't believe that there's a Jesus or a manger somewhere in Bethlehem?
Sure, Jesus could have been a man that lived on earth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't care to argue that. It doesn't make him God.
Have you always been an atheist?
No, I was a Christian my whole life.
And then when did you convert to being an atheist?
I would say a couple years ago.
Just a couple years ago?
Yeah, it was about a couple years ago. So I was on a spiritual journey. Started looking into Buddhism, Islam, different denominations of Christianity, kind of trying to see where I fit in. I went to a Buddhist temple. Nothing felt like right. And then I remember just being at church my whole life, and I was just like, people would be like, I felt the spirit, and I never felt no spirit.
Never?
No, I would like always put my hands in the air. Like I would kind of emulate people around me at church. And no, and I couldn't even fake it. It was just like, why is everyone feeling things? I'm not feeling them. I can't even act like I'm feeling them. And I just did my research, and then I realized that I was an atheist. I just believe in science. I believe in evolution. I don't believe that God, gave us Jesus as his son from a virgin mother, and I definitely don't believe in the Bible. I think it's like cool stories, but I don't believe in most of the stories in the Bible.
What was the journey that took you on, or what was the thing that took you on the journey to like denouncing Christianity and like finding no way to believing in God?
I think that I just felt like my mom is very deep in the church. My mom goes to church 7 days a week and
Still
at
right
night.
now.
Yeah, and at night and during the day and in the middle of the night. That bitch is at church like constantly. But a lot of Christians that I have met throughout my life, I found to be very delusional and liars. And so that's what initially started me into looking into atheism. Not to say that every Christian is like that, because I don't believe anything is a monolith. But I realized that I was an atheist, and I think there's no evidence that a God exists. It's just people believe it, and then it becomes true for them. But there's no evidence that a God exists at all.
See, when I think of atheists or people who don't believe in God, I think of people who just always believe that. But if you believed in God, did you ever believe deeply in faith? Like, did you ever have a real deep sense
I prayed for sure.
Okay.
I definitely prayed. But that's all I knew. Mm-hmm. I was like indoctrinated into Christianity because I was just raised into Christianity. But I don't believe that there's any evidence for a God at all. Mm. Well, there's not, actually.
So so when the Bible talks about blasphemy and blasphemy being the one unforgivable sin from God, you don't even believe in that because you don't believe there's God. So there can't be that one sin that is going to condemn you to hell. Do you believe in hell?
No.
So when you die...
I don't believe in the devil. I don't believe the devil exists. I don't believe in any... I believe that they're fictional characters. And this is probably going to make people really mad, but I believe that Jesus was a cult leader. And I believe that it actually worked. And they spread his word all around the world.
Jesus is a cult leader? Have you said that publicly before?
Maybe. Probably on my podcast.
Because I just felt the internet shake. Maybe that was God. Huh? Wait,
Jesus, that you?
Jesus is a cult leader?
Yeah. I think it's more likely that he was a cult leader, yeah. I mean, just think about it, Jason, Live, by my word, do as I say. I'm a selfish God. I'm, spread the word around the world about who I am. And then the people around him were just like, you're crazy. We're going to kill you. Because you're like indoctrinating all these people into your belief system. Like, cults don't have to always be, he had some good lessons along the way, but...
Not he had some good lessons along the way.
I'm just saying.
The church community is somewhere throwing Bibles at the script.
But they don't have to, because that's my belief, right? I'm not throwing anything at them for their beliefs. You're not throwing anything at Muslims for their beliefs. We all believe in different things. That's why I love America. We live in a free country to have these conversations. I'm an all-American girl. And, I believe that we should all believe in what we want.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew eventually we would have the show. I literally shut down in the car and refused to entertain it. And I think me being openly gay, and I've been
Yeah, God hates you. How are you
See,
gay?
but I don't believe that, and I've never read in a Bible that it said that. I think people take this book and have read and made many iterations in their mind of because you can't serve a God who's about love and peace and helping those that
Didn't
are.
God kill like everyone on earth except for Noah?
I mean, there's a lot of people in this world dying right now that probably should die. I don't think that death.
I'm with you.
Eye for an eye. I mean, can
I'm
we
with
get back
you.
to that? But that's in the Bible.
Sure, but that's not. But Christianity's Christians don't live by that anymore.
You even went to the Vatican. That's why the Pope was telling you get out of here. That's why.
Yeah, he was like, bye, bye,
bitch. Okay, so you're standing on that. Now, is there a church of atheism, or is it even atheism?
No, it's non-theistic, so that you don't believe in anything.
But do y'all get together for potlucks? Like what?
No.
You don't congregate?
No.
So you just bump into somebody in the produce section and be like, you atheist? I mean, like, I don't know, how do y'all even meet each other? Because you said you said you're not gonna be with somebody unless they're an atheist. You've said that, I think. Right?
Okay, first of all, that was definitely me trolling. I said some obnoxious things in that story post. I post obnoxious things on my story all the time, so do not take it seriously. Would I prefer an atheist? Yes. I would definitely date someone that believed in God, but it's like, just, you believe in God.
Don't talk about it.
And I don't. You pray, and I don't. Don't try to convert me, because that's what you religious people do. I'm okay with being an atheist, and you live your best life, and we can coexist and be happy.
But to not let somebody pour the good word into you, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to convert you, because that's like saying you with the homie playing the video game, and he may want some hit. You ain't got to give it to him, and he ain't got to want it. We all know what happens. But I'm just saying, like...
But that's like me. Okay, so let's put that in reverse, right? Let's put that in reverse. I'm an atheist, so as an atheist, I don't try to convert anyone into atheism. I just mind my fucking business. Mm-hmm. So if I sit with you all day and I'm like, I'm telling you, God don't exist. You need to come over to this side. You're wasting your time with the Bible. I'm not doing that. I'm just letting you love God, and I'm still your friend.
So then, if you don't believe in God, are you anti-Chick-fil-A? Because they got them religious beliefs that don't give us the food on Sunday. And
I love Chick-fil-A.
No, but closed on Sunday. your ex-man had the song "Closed on Sunday." You're talking about Chick-fil-A. Mm-hmm. Chick-fil-A is closed on Sunday because they're God-fearing, Bible-thumping people that believe in no gays and this and that. But they gonna serve you.
Well, they hire gay people. They employ gay people. That's all bullshit. I mean, gay people are making money from Chick-fil-A, so I don't believe in anything like that. So
you would date somebody that believes in God. Christmas. So when Bash and Slash, do they get toys on Christmas?
Yeah.
But it's not Jesus' birthday.
Sebastian loves God.
Okay. And so you won't argue with him or debate him on his God.
Just like I told you, atheists, we don't do that. We don't try to convert people. Religious people try to convert us. So if my son loves God, matter of fact, I have my children's Bible from 1992. Mm-hmm. I kept all of my books. I'm an avid book reader. I kept all of my books, and I just gave it to Sebastian because he said he wants to learn more about Jesus and the Bible and the stories. And so I gave him my children's Bible from 1992, and he loves it. He prays to God every night, and I allow him to have that freedom. I'm not going to, when he gets older, he can ask me why I'm an atheist. But until then, he can love God. That's okay.
If he says, Mom, come with me to church, you're not going?
I don't know.
You'll do anything for Bash. You going to church. Bash?
I don't know if he would ask me that. Like, he knows that I don't believe in God. He'll be like, Mama, I know you don't believe in God, but I do. And I said, that's okay, baby. As long as you can believe in God, that's okay. You don't have to be an atheist like me.
On this episode of Doorbell News.
I'm flabbergasted. Hey, Graham, I heard what you said. I know you disagree with her beliefs. I see that shit. Wild Country, I see you. Salute. Yo, that was crazy. I'm flabbergasted, but I'm seeing what she's saying. I'm not trying to be a bigot about it. I see what she's trying to go with it, and I see what she's saying. That's for woke people only. I see what she's saying. But I want to know what y'all saying. Get in the comment section and let me know if you agree with her beliefs. And if you feel like, you woke enough to understand that. Or maybe you still stuck on the God versus devil concept. Like she said, it was a lot of good stories in them books, A lot of good stories for those that read it. If you read it, then you know the stories. But if you didn't read it, then I beg to differ. But let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's entitled to their own opinion and to whatever they feel they want to believe in and have faith in. You know what I'm saying? I would love to hear what you give your power to. I would love to hear what you submit to. I would love to hear what you worship. I would love to hear it. Just so that way I'll know exactly how my people hold on to beliefs and a faith system. I would love to see it. I would love to hear it. I don't know what the atheists believe, bro. I'm trying to dive into shit just like you, brother. I know one thing that just fucked my head up, everything she was just saying. It just fucked my head up on a whole nother private level. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of spiritual things that's going on out here on this planet. A lot of shit going on, gang. A lot of shit. But I ain't gonna stay too long. I got a couple other things I gotta do. So when I'm hitting